Today, I get cupped. All right, not seriously cupped like this, but recently I've started to actually get a massage therapist every single 2 weeks or so because I think it's an investment in yourself that's really worth the time. I like to exercise and I also like to work, meaning that I'm constantly sitting at a desk for many hours in a very static inertia position, and then I'm out exercising at a very high rate, running around or lifting kind of weights or bands or whatever it is, right? Now, my therapist that's going to join us today is called Manu, and she's amazing. She's so knowledgeable. Honestly, I've only had her once. This is going to be the second time that I've had cupping, but she just so knowledgeably described it to me and sort of humanized it to me in a way that I really sort of understood the value of it. And it's quite fun. So I'm going to take you on that journey. She's going to arrive any minute now. She's coming to my flat here in Lisbon. My living room, we're going to just move some of the chairs, and she's going to bring her table, set it up. All I need to bring is, all I need to provide is a fresh sheet, which I chuck over the table, and a towel, and we're good to go, basically. And hopefully you can take some inspiration from this and maybe think about investing in a therapist, a massage therapist. I mean, if anything, it's a beautiful way just to relax in an evening. I'm super looking forward to this one. All right, she's gonna come any minute now. Better get ready. Cupping therapy is an ancient form of alternative medicine in which a therapist puts special cups on your skin for a few minutes to create a suction. It can help with pain, inflammation, blood flow, and it's a type of deep tissue massage. Whilst it's in fashion right now, it's by no means a new therapy. It dates back to ancient Egyptian, Chinese, and even Middle Eastern cultures. In fact, the oldest medical textbook in the world, the Ebers Papyrus, actually describes how the ancient Egyptians used cupping therapy in 1500 BC. Manu, but so give me a brief thing. So, your sessions are usually like an hour and a half, 2 hours. How do you work with a session?
Well, it's usually an hour and a half, and I usually do, I do a few questions in regards of what the client needs.
Yeah.
It's basically a relaxation massage, but like deeper. Back in New York, I used to work with a lot of dancers and skateboarders. So, majority of the people that I work were like coming for me for injuries and try to rehabilitate, functions of the body because they had so many injuries. So what I do, it's like 1.5 hours, and then I ask the client whatever they wanted to, achieve with the session. And we try to do full body, but if you do have a condition or an injury, we try to focus on those areas.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the most common issue that you find?
Many, but back pain.
Back pain. And is that caused by like sitting at a desk? Because I feel like, again, I went to my chiropractor, I'll link that video above, and she said like that I have this issue with my neck right now. Right. And she's like, this is textbook, Generation Y who sits, was born with computers, grew up with computers, sits there like this. She doesn't move for hours, just moving their fingers, staring at a screen, and often looking down. Right. So that's actually where I have issues with my neck.
Also, whatever you're thinking, you're just tensing, you're putting
you
on
manifest
your shoulders.
that.
Yeah, in your shoulders, your posture, especially now with the lockdown, people don't realize, but doing teleworking, like being at home working in your desk, you just like stay in the same position, so you don't realize, but you're like slowly getting all that tension up.
Just building up and building up, and
and then when you see you have neck pain, back pain, low back pain, which is actually the most common issues that I find with people.
And that's why I am actually, and it sounds, getting a massage sounds like a luxury thing. And I think it's because it's previously been marketed as a luxury thing, right? Like the only massages I'd ever had in my life were like years ago when I was on a holiday with my family, and my mom would buy me a massage, right? Because I was never gonna buy myself one. But I recently discovered the benefit of it. And I said it at the beginning of this vlog, how, You know, I want to take better care of my body. I like to work out hard and often, and I like to work hard and all the time. So what am I doing to sort of actually, you know, loosen the tension that builds up that I'm also not conscious of, like you just said? So what Manu does is add a flammable substance like alcohol, herbs, or paper in a cup and sets it on fire. As the fire goes out, she puts the cup upside down on my skin. As the air inside the cup cools, it basically creates a vacuum. This causes your skin to rise and redden as your blood vessels expand, and the cup is generally left in place for up to 15 to 20 minutes. There are some side effects, of course, as you can see in the thumbnail, of some light bruising, pinky redness on the skin, but that usually goes away after 5 to 10 days. And honestly, I feel pretty good after the session, and you know, doesn't really hurt at all. But I think I'm gonna go back to my massage now, so I'm gonna let you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching this episode. Hope you learned something, and hey, why not next time you think about treating yourself and have a massage therapist? I'll put a link below. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye.